Всем привет, с вами Киберхоббит и меня зовут Клим, и я приветствую вас на прохождении Game of Thrones от игры Telltale с переводом от Толмачей. И мы с вами уже проходим целый 4-й эпизод, хотя я думаю, это все растянется на дольше. Ну, конечно, вы это сразу же все не увидите, если я не психану, как всегда. И мы же с вами проходим 4-й эпизод, то есть мы с вами уже близки к возможному финалу игры. Возможно, это будет шестой эпизод конечным в истории Форестера, а возможно нет. И в этом мы узнаем, когда пройдем 4-й и 5-й. Спасибо, Кэп. Ну что ж, начинаем. 4-й эпизод. И на заставке было написано: «Тебя напугали мертвецы». Да, меня напугали, черт возьми, мертвецы. Я не знаю. Он очень страшный какой-то на картинке. Я прям сижу такой, выключил свет, испугался и решил, больше нет. Угу. Так. Что нас же ждет дальше? Ранее в «Игре престолов». Вот.
My father is planning to make a move against your family. He knows all your weaknesses, all your plans, because you have a traitor in your council. He's been sending a great deal of gold to someone in King's Landing.
We were told we'd be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone.
That's enough, Andros.
North Grove? That's just some shit story for little kids.
I've heard stories. Old tales of a secret forest within a forest. Your lord knew what he was talking about. I'm part of the free folk. People round here call wildlings.
My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
It means a lot to be able to share that with someone. Someone I can trust.
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore, you're not still marrying into this wretched family.
Perhaps we'll remain allies after all.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot.
Marine? Shit.
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
If you presume to speak of my dragons, you best choose your words carefully.
Malcolm!
Are you gonna be a good little forester? Learn your lesson? And stay down?
Нет.
Don't think this is over, Roderick!
The foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble.
I never did tell you about your father, did I? We bled him at first, like a pig.
Чё за... Я ему не... Чё за на? Я не втыкал ему в грудь меч. Я ему по руке шарахнул. Чё за на? Чё за бред? Я не зарезал его, я ему руку перерубил. Какого черта? Чё за бред? Я же его не убивал. Надеюсь, это все не пересралось.
I knew you were a killer the day you arrived.
Он сам полез.
Found out too. Now they all see it. What sort of brother you really are.
It wasn't my fault. He attacked me and we fought and...
So you struck him down and left him to die?
Да.
You told me what you did to get here. We both know you had blood on your hands. But now, you've killed one of your brothers. You'll lose your head for this, Tuttle.
Бывает.
You'll be disgraced, dishonored, and burned till there's nothing left of you.
You won't execute me. With Mance Raider coming, the Night's Watch needs all the men it can get.
Honest men, loyal men, not brother killers. There's only one thing to be done with you now.
Hey, Frostfinger. I saw what Garrett did to Britt last night. I was there. My relief was late, so I stayed behind. I saw everything.
Go on, then.
Finn was only there at the very end.
You've had your say.
Actually, I was there the whole time.
Oh. Then tell us.
Garrett's telling the truth. Britt attacked him. Just like he said, Garrett had no choice but to fight back.
There isn't a man at the wall wouldn't sell his own mother for the right price.
Ты дурак?
You two are up to something.
Да ладно.
Some deal you worked out. Or he's defending you for some reason I can't fathom.
Finn's just being a good brother. I think. Can't watch a man die unjustly.
I decide what justice is.
Что-то на зуб
Garrett
умеет.
killed a man of the watch. There's a price to be paid for that.
Но он же сам напал.
I
Блин.
knew it was a mistake to make you a ranger.
Frostfinger. What's to be done with him? We're heading to Crusted.
You'll have to find someone else for your expedition.
Попадос.
Your man here still has a lot to answer for. Now out of the way, Snow.
Give us a moment.
Then kiss him quick and be done with it.
Garrett. You told me you wouldn't get into it with Britt. What happened? I thought you were smarter than that, Garrett. I thought you were going to be by my side at Craster's.
John, I swear I honored my vows. Britt wanted to fight and I wouldn't give him one. I tried to stop it, honest.
I believe you. Is there nothing to be done?
Aside from removing Tuttle's head from his shoulders? No.
But
you're about to go off and execute a nest full of traitors at Craster's. How is this any different?
Godspeed with you, Garrett. We're down a man, so keep your eyes open. Now let's move.
В смысле?
You can go begging to your gods all you want, boy. It's the axe has the final say.
Псина, а? Надо что-то с этим делать. Жалко, кстати, пропустить нельзя. Конечно, заставка офигенная, но 4 раза я уже посмотреть, а в 6-й раз я вообще поеду. Я, не знаю, полюбил этих персонажей, потому что они сделаны с, не знаю, с большой внимательностью к деталям. Очень много всего, и как сделано и в сериале. Я думаю, это по книге, скорее всего по книге, потому что не могли же просто так взять все это самим придумать. Очень жестко все, как и во ну, как и всегда. Это же «Игра престолов», тут всегда полно всякого очень нехорошего, но сделано достаточно круто, очень круто, прям, не знаю, мне нравится эта игра, надеюсь и вам тоже. «Сыновья зимы», эпизод 4. Как я и говорил, нас еще ожидает еще 2. Угу. Мы сейчас играем за кого? А, ну да, все правильно. Смотрю, какие-то горы. Все зеленое. Эшер, давай, мути тему.
Do you know how many men have stood before me with false tales of my dragons? Desperate men, hoping for wealth, protection. Liars, every one of them. And I expect you are no different. You don't want to see what I do to liars.
then maybe you should get to know me better. I'm not like those other men.
You sure look like the rest of them. Covered in dirt.
Oh, shit.
Но это не то, дракон.
Are you frightened? I thought you'd seen a dragon before. Your reaction says otherwise. Visceron.
He's much smaller than the other one.
Да, тут поменьше был. Это со всю пещеру был, это только
Would you like to
поменьше.
touch him? Go ahead. Unless you are afraid. Of course, a man who has really faced a dragon before may have reason to be afraid. Go on.
Not a good idea, Asher.
Подойди. Ручку откусит, не проблема.
You're brave, at least.
I don't think he likes me.
You still have a hand, don't you?
Ну да.
You claim you saw Drogon. Give me a reason to believe you. I told you I've heard this story before. I'm going to need more than that.
I have this.
Drogon, how did you get that? What have you done to him? If you've hurt him...
Hurt him?
He attacked us.
Drogon wouldn't strike without reason. You must have scared him. He is not some kind of thoughtless beast. He's only a child.
Oh, a child who can breathe fire on whoever he likes.
The men who were following us, the Lost Legion, they drew their swords and tried to fight him.
And Drogon defended himself.
So we somehow deserve to be burnt alive because your little baby was scared?
Your tongue is dangerously sharp, sellsword. Why did you come here? You offer me nothing but lies.
Ты солгал.
To what end?
Когда я солгал?
A title.
Не понял.
My undying gratitude. What do you want from me, Asher Forrester?
With your permission, I want to hire a contingent of the Second Sons. I need them to help me fight for my family back in Westeros.
The Second Sons? Has your reason failed you?
Please, if...
I also came here looking for an army. But what I found were the cries of children and people suffering in chains while their masters profited from their misery. My sellswords will help me free the slaves of Meereen. That is their mission. Your need is not greater than theirs. These are people who have suffered for years without end.
I would only need a few men. Those who follow Croft could come with me, the rest are yours.
They are all mine.
There must be something I can do to convince you.
As we speak, my men prepare to enter Meereen. What they are about to do is much bigger than you or I. Bigger than one family back in Westeros.
Ты что же из Вестероса?
So, unless you think you can storm Meereen and free all the slaves yourself, you have nothing more to offer me, Croft. You may leave.
That's it.
Your Grace.
See them out.
I faced a dragon and lived. Nothing in Meereen can be worse than that.
How bold of you. You forget that is my dragon you boast of defeating.
I said I survived, nothing more.
And Beskha here, she has a history in Meereen. She could help guide us.
What the hell?
Is this true?
Yes. I lived in Meereen for a time. On the eastern side of the city. Fucking bastard.
So you wish to accompany them? You'd help the Second Sons. Guide them into Meereen.
I can't, Asher.
This could be our only chance.
Is that what you're saying?
You're really considering this?
They could prove valuable.
We'll help you free the city. If you'll just consider what I've asked.
We can talk about that after the slaves have been released from their chains. I believe that's more than fair. You two will join Croft and his men. Get them into the city, help them liberate Marine, and I will see that you are rewarded. But your uncle stays here. If I find you've lied or put my men in danger...
I understand.
Good. Croft will get you settled in. It's going to be a long night.
О, да. По идее, там же еще будет какой-то отряд. Ну да. Из младших сынов там тоже что-нибудь было.
Are we really going into Marine?
What's the problem with you and Marine, anyway?
Doesn't matter now, does it?
Besker. Get your armor patched up in here. Extra bedrolls if you need them. Piss buckets in the corner where it's always fucking been.
На дикую кошку похоже прям.
Long time since we had a piss bucket.
I spent 2 years trying to get where I am now. Don't fuck this up for me, Asher. Nail! We got 2 more.
Так мы еще в Марine попадаем, прикольно. О, он уже держит меч. Круто. Да.
It's not your leg that's a problem, Patrick. You've got to be practical.
Да, больше тренировок.
You got the best of Griff last time. When he comes looking for revenge, do you think you can beat him?
Постараемся.
He'll be angry, looking for revenge.
It sounds like you prefer if Roderick stayed down in the mud.
Is all this talking supposed to help? You can't just fight through the pain.
Да.
You need to try something different. You can't handle a sword like you used to. So find another advantage. Surprise your opponent. Do something unexpected. Like what?
Нападайте.
I'll show you. Come at me. Bring your opponent down to your level. When I attack you, drop down, avoid my blade, and swing at the back of my knees. Wait for me to attack.
Я постараюсь. Ай-яй-яй-яй.
Let's try it again.
Да ешкин кот.
Again.
Ага, все, у меня получилось, я понял как.
Ha! Now that's how you do it.
I think you let me. Oh.
Нога все же болит.
My lord, sorry to interrupt.
Elena.
She insisted on seeing you immediately.
Lady Elena,
О,
I
мы
hear
же
we're
рано
to become
зажили.
sisters.
Talia. Roderick. Can I speak with you? Privately. You remember my little brother?
Quiver. Good gods, you've grown.
You could just call me Arthur now.
I hope you don't mind us coming unannounced. But something's happened. I didn't know what else to do. Maybe this was a bad idea.
I've missed you, Elena.
I've missed you too. Truth be told, you're the only one I can turn to. Lord Whitehill paid my father a visit at Rillwater Crossing. He told my father you were disobeying Griff's authority and
he wanted to teach you a lesson.
as if I'm some token to be handed around.
You mean?
He demanded I end our betrothal and marry his son, Griff, instead.
What?
Lud threatened my family. Told my father if he refused, would be slaughtered along with you.
Father acted the damn coward.
Да.
He agreed, Roderick. I am to marry Griff Whitehill. That arrogant, pig-eyed prick!
Lena, we're in this together. I won't let this happen.
I knew you'd help. But my father won't listen. I'm not gonna be the bone they throw that howling dog. I'm not gonna be some prize for him to rip open.
А будет так.
We have to get rid of him.
Но убить его нельзя.
I can't think of any other way. My father won't see reason. Lord Whitehill's made up his mind. And so have I.
Talk like it's as simple as walking up to him and putting a knife in his heart. He's protected by a garrison of his own soldiers.
We have a way around that.
Воу. 5. Еще
You brought your men.
5. 10
I
человек.
command Father's elite guard. These men are trained archers, swordsmen, experts in both ranged and close combat.
Норма.
They're yours. If you'll help us take down Griff.
Ну, человек 10, наверное. Может, больше.
20 men.
20.
My father still thinks they're aboard a ship bound for the Reach. What do you have to lose, Roderick? Griff has been a nightmare for you and your house.
You can't have any reason to keep him around.
Whitehill'll still have my little brother. If I hurt Griff, there's no telling what they'll do to Ryan.
I understand your worry, Roderick.
Давайте...
I don't want Ryan hurt any more than you do. I know this might sound mad, but it's the only way. Get rid of Griff, and you'll be free to use the guard however you like. You can finally take control of your house again.
Можно будет его
Please,
посадить в
promise me you'll do
клетку.
this. I love you, Roderick. I don't want Griff. I don't want any of this.
I would be happy to.
Thank you, Roderick.
Griff won't even see it coming. My men are yours to command.
Thank you, Quip. Arthur.
Could you give us a moment?
Да, тут 5 и там 5. Ну, всего 20. Ну, нормально, блин, 20 человек.
You don't know how much this means to me. To us, I should say. Maybe when this is all over, we could play hide and seek in the grove again. Pretend we're still children. Forget all that's happened these last few years.
Я думаю, стоит ответить так.
I love you, Elena.
I love you too.
Конечно, чё, дурак, что ли? Когда же еще будет вариант? Правда. Что-то, походу, тут опять происходит. Что-то. Когда же не угомонятся тут?
Can't believe it's another coronation already. Our kings just get younger and younger.
Tommen's not ready. He's too soft. Maybe that was the imp's plan.
I wonder if Marjorie Tyrell will be there today.
You mean Queen Marjorie? She was married to Joffrey.
For all of 1 hour.
Not to mention Cersei and Jaime. Shh. The Lannisters have spies everywhere.
Это жутко, блин. 2 часа пробыла женатый, и сразу умер муж.
What is it, Tom?
Remember that warning you'd heard from Roderick?
About Whitehill's contact. Did you find anything?
Only whispers. But your brother's right. Lord Whitehill. Lord Whitehill is sending a great deal of gold to someone here in King's Landing.
Это плохо.
He's definitely up to something. Something big. But I don't know what.
Well done, Tom. Did you hear anything else?
Lord Whitehill is surprisingly secretive. The only people I'm even certain he deals with are those ironwood merchants. They'll both be at the feast after Tommen's coronation today. Maybe you can learn something.
I can't go. Marjorie's... she's not exactly happy with me right now. I've been uninvited.
Couldn't Sarah help? Ask her to get you in. She'd do it, right?
Don't handmaidens look out for each other?
Sarah's not really happy with me either. Some things I may have said.
Well, if you need Sarah to get you in there, might as well try, right?
Ну да, попытка не пытка.
It's nearly time.
Just be careful, Lady Mira. King's Landing seems to have it in for you.
И не говори. Вообще мало кто в этой гавани безопасен. Безопасности.
Yeah, what are you doing out here? There's leftover honey cake in the kitchens.
Have to guard this one. Locked him up in the old storeroom until morning.
Медовый пирог. Круто.
He's not going anywhere. Come on. He'll be back before anyone notices.
All right. Maybe just a quick bite. He's likely to freeze to death out here anyway.
Блин, я тоже теперь хочу. Вообще несправедливо. Нам надо туда попасть. Ой, поспать. Попасть туда побыстрее. Так. Что тут есть? Попона. Что такое попона?
Probably covered with fleas.
А. Какие тряпки. Это... Блохи в такой холод. Или они живут при таком холоде. О, мешок лука.
Onions and crab apples. At least I won't starve to death. If I ever find a way out of here.
Там вон мастерок какой-то. Возьми на всякий случай.
It might be useful.
Да. Лишним никогда не будет, правильно?
Must be the latrine. I'm not sticking around to use it. Oh, wood's rotten. This is all bloody useless.
Шаткий камень. Дыра в стене. Шаткий камень.
Garrett! Cotter, what are you doing here? I heard him talking. You're to be executed in the morning.
Хреновая история.
He told them. Nobody believes him, or don't want to. They think he's covering for you. Some are even saying he helped you do it.
Жестко.
I have to get out of here.
That's why I came. I want to help.
You'd be executed too. Why would you want to help me?
I told you my secret. And you said you were my friend. Well, what kind of friend would I be if I left you to die here? So I'm getting you out of here. I don't want to hear any complaining.
I owe you for this. If we make it out alive...
Well, now that you mention it...
What?
I want to go with you, Garrett. To the North Grove. You know I can't stay here.
Да.
I'm leaving Castle Black. But I'd rather not go it alone.
Идем
so if
вместе.
you're going north, I'm coming with you.
Well, I'm not going anywhere unless I can get out of this bloody storeroom first.
I can try and pick the lock, but I'm not sure it will work. Garrett, what are you doing?
Getting out of here.
Сверху, справа, снизу.
I can see it. It's coming loose.
I'm gonna try to push it out. You pull, alright?
Давай, давай, давай. О, хорошо как, а? Вообще вышел. Замечательно.
I hope no one heard that.
Тоже надо, надеюсь.
Hey,
Теперь
can you fit through?
I think...
тяни со всех сил, и я пройду. Одичалый, слышит все. Нам повезло. Мне, ну, повезло. Ой. Что он тут? Если бы не он, было бы хуже. Давай вниз, давай, быстрей.
Ой!
Да ладно, а. Какого черта? Блин, мне не нравится то, что вот движение прямо должно быть движением прямо, а он движение прямо должен быть то прямо, то направо, то налево, блин, это вот. И потом думай, как оно должно быть на самом деле. Ох, накосячил я. Так, тут надо все спрятаться. Якобы нас увидел. Успел. О-хо-хо-хо. Он уже, наверное, подумал, что все.
Oh shit! Aren't you two idiots lucky I'm not Frostfinger? Thought you were being sly, eh? I figured you'd try something like this.
It worked, didn't it? Oh, Finn. Am I glad to see you?
I'm the sword in the darkness. Helping a fellow brother keep his head. You'll need this. Now, let's go.
You're not coming with us, Finn.
What are you on about? Frostfinger already thinks I'm helping you. What do you think he's gonna do when he hears you've run off with Potato Fucker over here? I'd rather take my chances with you. And I'm good in a fight. You know that.
Yeah, good at starting them anyway.
You'll need another blade at your side. 3's better than 2. Admit it.
Having another ranger along couldn't hurt. Till he stabs you in the back. We'll talk later. Move!
Он нужен нам. Мы идем туда, где будет геморрой размером с кулак. Так что без него нам не справиться. Чар дерева.
There's no turning back now.
Может, у меня что-то во рту?
Sure. We're breaking our vows.
I've taken plenty of oaths. Broken plenty too. Oaths don't mean shit.
There'll be a price on our heads. The vows I said here, I meant them. I was a brother. But the Night's Watch betrayed me.
Да.
That's on them.
Нас уже ищут.
They know we're gone now. Then how fast can you run?
Бежим, бежим, бежим. Красопеты. Ребятки. Люди голодают, наверное. Ну, вроде как.
It's worse than I thought, isn't it?
Да.
Roderick! There you are.
Lady Forrester!
What's wrong, Mother?
It's Griff. He was arguing with the Maester and things got out of hand.
I'm coming.
What do you mean to do? This could be our chance.
He's right. We must hurry.
I'll make sure the Maester is safe. That's what matters.
Just don't forget your promise, Roderick.
The rest of my men are still in the grove. They could be here in minutes.
Make sure they're ready to do some damage.
Sounds like a good time. Let's go.
And Arthur, listen for my signal. I'll strike my cane when I want you to enter.
We'll be ready.
Такие как боты. Все как на подбор.
I'm coming with you.
It's not safe. You should wait for your brother.
I don't care if it isn't safe. Griff thinks I belong to him. I need to show him I don't.
Together then.
Люди увидят, что мы здесь, и то, что мы поднимемся и заберем наш дом себе же. Все вернется, как и было. А этих чертей. Ты что, охренели, что ли? Ты охренел, что ли, черт?
I am the only lord who matters here.
Черт саными.
Roderick, help me. Tell your dog to obey his new master. And while you're at it, Elena Glenmore, what are you doing with him? You're supposed to be marrying me.
I'd rather marry a dead horse.
You watch your bloody tongue, or I'll give you what I'm giving the Maester.
Let the Maester go, Griff.
Not until he's learned his lesson. He's disobedient, just like you are, Ron.
Герой, блядь.
So now he's paying the price.
Сука.
Don't believe ya.
You'll pay for this in blood.
Still the old cocky Roderick, eh? Trying to show Elena that you'll never back down. You know what I think?
My brother is ready.
I think you need another lesson in humility. Just like your Maester here. You can watch if you like.
Go ahead. Come at me, Griff.
My fucking pleasure.
Бежать, сука.
You're dead, Roderick!
I doubt that.
Grab him! Don't just stand there! He is not the...
Отца. Ой. Ой-ой-ой. Ой-ой-ой-ой.
What the hell is this?
Мой папа все
What are
узнает.
your orders? I'm the only one here who gives the orders. What are you waiting for? Come on, defend your lord.
Take their weapons.
Оружие сдать, чмыри.
What are you doing? Drop it. Now.
Говно, бросай оружие. Вот так вот.
This is my hall. You have no right to be here.
Now then, about humility.
Get your hands off me.
Maester, are you all right?
Yes, I think so.
My father will go straight to Roose Bolton. He'll flay you, and your sister, and your whole fucking family!
Shut your bloody mouth, Griff!
You gonna hurt me?
А чё
Your
нет?
friends won't be around forever, Roderick. And when they're gone...
Да заткни свое хлебало, ты, блин, животное. Да на еще, чё?
Is this the man you'd rather have? This cripple.
I think he wants more. Roderick!
Enough! That's enough! Are you satisfied?
На.
You need to stop.
My eye!
Roderick, listen to me!
Fucking...
Хватит с тебя, чмо.
I can't fucking see. We're done here. Clear out.
Геройствовал, отхватил. Ну, правда, конечно, некрасиво было.
To the cellars.
Держали и
No
бил.
one gets in or out. I can't see anything.
Ничего. Немножко перегнал.
Word cannot reach High Point. You must be sure of it. Not as long as they still hold Ryan.
Да.
Kill the Ravens. All of them.
Но надо оставить своего.
I swear I will.
Fuck you and your queen.
That's enough! So long as you're in my camp, you will obey my orders. And getting pissed drunk before a mission.
Obey?
You know what kind of shit-brained fool does that? One who wants to fucking die out there! Have you lost your damn mind?
I am not some animal in a cage.
What in the seven bloody hells are
I
you
will
talking
not let
about?
you bark orders at me.
Hey, calm down. Calm down. What's going on here?
I'm not the one with the problem. It's him.
She can't fight like this, Asher.
You think I'm too drunk to fight? What the fuck
What
do
are you
know?
gonna do? Run out there swinging a fucking... Ah! Oh!
Still think I can't fight?
You fucking bitch!
Oh, there we go. There's the asshole I remember.
Hey, come on, Veska. Leave the poor
Let
man
go
alone.
of me before I break your fingers.
Deal with your friend. She'll get us all
You
killed.
sound scared, Croft.
This is bloody important.
You afraid your mother will spank you?
I will not let you two fuck...
I'll talk to her.
Good. If she can't hold it together, we're leaving without the both of you.
You think your little thumbcock can take Marine all by itself? I'd never work with a bloody show like you
Veska,
anyway!
what the hell is going on?
You gonna lecture me too? Croft doesn't know shit about anything. None of you do. Fuck Croft. You think I give two shits about what Croft has to say? Your fucking uncle is the only reason I'm even here. He told your little dragon queen I would go into Marine with you. You brought me here.
I'm doing this for my family, Veska. This is the only
It's
way.
always about you. Your family. Your problems. Come on, Asher. Hit me. Oh, if this was a real fight, you'd be dead.
I'm not going to do that!
Охо, она жесткая баба. Тут это не посмотришь.
So what, you're gonna kill me because you don't want to go into some fucking city?
I was a slave. Here. In this fucking city.
Тяжелое детство.
I was taken from my home when I was only 3 years old. When I was 7, my master threw me in the fighting pits to die. When my master tired of watching me kill animals for sport, he started sending other children. I butchered every one of them. After a while, I thought the fear was gone. I thought I was used to it.
Lads, what kind of a monster would do that to a child?
To him, we were not children. We were his playthings. His entertainment. There was this boy. We used to play 5 stones in the alley when we couldn't sleep. When I saw him next, he was in that pit with me. I saw the fear in his eyes. That same fear I felt my first time. And I realized it hadn't left me. I still wanted to live. I wanted it so badly. My master watched as I did it, smiling. I could have killed him for that fucking smile.
I'm so sorry, Beskir.
I don't want your pity. I bought my freedom a long time ago, but I have always hated this place. Hated him. Dezor so Raza. Because of that man. Marine is a city of dead children. Don't worry about me. I won't let you down.
Come on. You've had enough. Let me say that.
Надо и проспаться. Пир в честь коронации Томана. Королевская гавань.
You shouldn't say that.
Why not?
Mira, I'll meet you inside. What are you doing here? I have to get in there, Sarah. I know I'm not supposed to attend, but then you know Lady Marjorie doesn't want to see you. What could be so important? I need to speak with Lords Morgrin and Andros. One of them might be working against my family. Doing what? If I knew that, I wouldn't be here.
What?
Look, I can't get you in. Marjorie's already furious with you. And I'm not really interested in joining you on her bad side. You're on your own. This is important, Sarah. Important enough to get us both sent home. I have to do this. Fine. But you owe me, understand? She's with me. We'll stay out of trouble. I promise.
Дверь широкая.
Feels a bit strange to celebrate, doesn't it? Not so long ago, King Joffrey sat on the Iron Throne. Tommen is our king now. Long may he reign.
Не знаю.
Sarah.
Пару месяцев,
I was worried
может,
you'd run off
годов.
with your friend there.
And what if I did?
I'm not sure I could blame you.
This is Lady Mira Forrester. Mira, Lord Garibald Tarwick.
She's quite lovely. Where have you been hiding her?
You're making her blush. Sorry, Mira. He gets a bit carried away. You flatter me. Sarah's lovelier than us all.
I won't argue there. It's quite a feast, isn't it? Just be careful around the wine. Though I hear you don't partake yourself. It's easy to forget. Nothing you do in King's Landing goes unnoticed. Drink too much once and you're forever the drunken fool. Talk to the wrong people and...
Lord Tarwick!
Lol.
What was that about?
Nothing. That subject isn't fit for your delicate ears anyway.
My ears are not delicate.
Of course they are. Look how tiny they are. Little lobes.
Stop it.
What?
I mean it. Is there someone you'd rather be talking to? I'm sorry, I'm rather thirsty.
Oh, allow me.
No, I can get it myself. Thank you. If you'll excuse me.
This reminds me of the tourney at Lannisport. You wouldn't believe it.
You told me this story.
But you would have loved it.
We danced all evening, drank wine from our helmets.
That is it! Andros,
Психанул.
you're being ridiculous!
Хавай. Хавай еду быстрее, потом не дадут такого шанса. Красиво, наверное.
It seems so calm out there.
Да, тут вечный геморрой.
I heard he was killed. Right here in the garden.
Well.
Wasn't he a Lannister?
One of their guard, but still.
Surely they found who did it.
No, they haven't caught him yet. Not for lack of effort, mind you. I hear they've spared no expense.
О, это плохо.
Let's not repeat too much gossip.
It is a lot, but I know how to surrender.
But how did you manage it?
Lord Whitehill trusts me above all others. That's why I'm the only one he's willing to work with.
Oh, an exclusive deal. How good for you, Andros.
Well, I've got my family to consider.
When's the last time you even saw your wife, Andros?
Ага, ну, то есть он не отрицает, что на него работает, правильно? Ну, пить вино мы не будем. Пить вредно.
Oh, I can't remember. I think it was a bird?
Close.
A cock.
That's it.
No, that's terrible.
You're the one telling the joke, remember?
Ничего интересного, ладно.
And why would you ever stop dealing ironwood?
Is there no longer a demand?
I can't imagine that would be the case.
No need for such wild speculation. I've simply lost interest. I'm moving on to better things, as they say.
And what would that be?
No. I can see what you're doing. I'm not giving away my secrets just yet.
Давайте с ним поговорим. Но, по-моему, он не так хорош, как он кажется.
Please, if you'll excuse me. Lady Mira, I'm impressed.
Impressed with what?
That you aren't currently locked in a cell. I trust this means that you took care of that contract. How did you do it, if I may ask? I wasn't expecting to see you again, if I'm being honest. You must have made quick work of it.
If I tell you how I did it, what's in it for me?
Nothing. But I admire the gall. I do believe King's Landing is rubbing off on you.
Oh, да.
So, what have you been up to? Enjoying yourself? Though I suppose if you're talking to me, you must want something.
I've heard you stopped selling ironwood. Not on my account, I hope.
How did you?
So it's true.
It appears that you know most of the story already. I've been pushed out of the ironwood business.
Oh.
All thanks to my partner. Bloody imbecile. Andros is now Lord Whitehill's exclusive contact in King's Landing. No matter the fact that I introduced them in the first place. That man would be nothing without me.
It appears we have an enemy in common, Lord Morgren.
I hadn't thought of it that way.
О, да.
Then perhaps you'll have better luck against Andros and his new partner, Lyman Lannister.
He's working with a Lannister?
A third cousin, to be fair. Whatever Andros is up to, he clearly thinks Lyman can take my place.
Rickard! Are you done flirting with that handmaiden? We need your opinion here.
Oh, leave him alone.
Please excuse me.
Надо бы поговорить, правильно? Послушать опять.
Sarah, Lord Tarwick.
Well met, Lady Mira. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Have you had any luck?
Luck? With what?
I saw you talking to Lord Morgan over there. This place is full of eligible men. I assumed you were on the lookout for a husband.
That isn't really what Mira's interested in.
Nonsense. You must have your eye on someone.
Oh, don't press her, Garibaldi.
I'm only curious. No harm in that. You can tell me.
I was wondering what you could tell me about Lyman Lannister.
Lyman? Really, that story is not appropriate for present company.
That joke's getting a bit tired, don't you think?
I wouldn't want you to think ill of someone you've never met.
В смысле?
Don't be angry.
Perhaps later, then.
Perhaps another time.
I should be going.
Stay out of trouble, Mira.
And a Lannister, too.
I thought we were done talking about this.
You asked me about my friends.
Friends, yes. Lyman is your business partner.
What's the difference?
Fair enough, Andros.
And if my friends happen to protect me from the crown, all the better.
But I think I need more wine.
Мало мы узнали.
I've already told you, and didn't we agree to stop talking business?
All right, Ricard. How about something more personal then?
Oh, you're calling me Ricard now.
Well, when are you going to get married?
Isla!
That took a turn, didn't it?
You didn't answer the question.
Как-то там она сказала, что его зовут. Давайте поговорим с этим наркоманом. Странно он, но все же.
Excuse me. Lyman Lannister?
Shit. You startled me. As if I don't already have enough to deal with.
Here, let me help.
That's very kind of you, thank you, but I'm fine. I just get clumsy sometimes. I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage, Lady...
Mira.
Lady Mira. I'm not used to being approached so boldly, but I'm glad you did. I always feel a bit out of place at big gatherings like this.
Почему же?
So, what brings you over here? I'm not the best company, I'm afraid. Or were you headed for the wine and I got in your
Да,
way?
будем льстить.
You look like you could use some company. What are you doing all by yourself?
I don't mind, really. I only came to discuss some business with Lord Andros. I'm told it's rude to leave early.
Oh? What kind of business?
I really shouldn't talk about it. Andros came to me in confidence. You understand? He wouldn't be pleased, I'm sure.
If you like, you can whisper it in my ear.
Well, I suppose I could just...
Lyman! What do you think you're doing?
What? Nothing.
You stay away from him.
Andros! We were just talking.
You were just talking to Mira Forrester.
Forrester? I didn't realize.
My lord?
Let me say this as plainly as I can. Don't ever meddle in my affairs again!
Lady Marjorie.
Сейчас кому-то попадет.
Lady Marjorie.
О, мне кажется, наряд изменился.
That was quite a scene over there. Are you all right?
I'm fine. I can handle Lord Andros.
It's Lyman I was worried about.
What do you mean?
Honestly, that story isn't fit for a maiden's ears. Just be careful around him. All right?
Just tell me, Lord Tarwick. It's important.
I may be willing to tell you. If you'll first tell me something about Sarah. Your help could save me a lot of embarrassment. I'd be very grateful, Lady Mira.
What do you want to know about Sarah?
Sarah Durwell. Interesting name, that. Funny thing is, the last Durwells died off almost 200 years ago. What can you tell me about her family? Something isn't quite right, but I'm not sure. You must understand, I can't court a woman just because I like the way she laughs.
I've met the Durwells when I was at Highgarden.
Oh?
They're a small house these days, but very well regarded.
Ah, right. Well, that's a relief. For a moment, I thought...
And now, Lord Tarwick, it's your turn.
Я не знаю, будет ли это.
Right.
Думаю, так
Lyman Lannister.
отличится на нас.
10 years ago, Lyman was injured at the tourney at Lannisport. He took a bad fall from his horse. Needed milk of the poppy for weeks, just to keep from screaming.
Oh.
And between us, he's never stopped drinking the stuff. Can't stop, actually.
Наркоман.
He spent all his money trying to get more. The man can't go a day without it.
So that's why he shakes.
You mustn't repeat that, Lady Mira. I shouldn't even know about it. Besides, Lyman suffered enough embarrassment. And every man's entitled to his secrets. He'd be horrified if everyone knew.
I won't tell. I promise.
Блин, это зря.
I'd hate for Lord Andros to trace this back to me.
You learned that from Andros?
The man's mouth is bigger than the Blackwater. Poor Lyman has no idea.
Ага, то есть он...
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some arrangements to make.
Счастливые
Lady
такие.
Mira.
Ну это же для его же блага. Так ведь.
Lord Lyman, we really need to talk.
I know what you're up to. I won't discuss my business with Andros, so please, please, just leave me alone. You've landed me in enough trouble. Just leave.
Look at you. You're shaking.
It's an old injury.
But there's more to it than that, isn't there?
What are you saying? Either tell me what you want, or go bother someone else. I don't have to stand here and take this.
I know about your situation, Lyman. How you were hurt in Lannisport. How painful that must have been.
You don't know what you're talking about.
It's no wonder you still need milk of the poppy.
No, I've never...
It can't have been easy.
Andros has been holding that over my head for years.
Then don't let him.
Andros was wrong about you, Lady Mira. You're kind. And you should know what he's... I should warn you.
Спасибо.
Andros is hiring sellswords. Hundreds of them.
Whoa.
What?
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Ironrath.
Жопа.
But Andros is doing it in secret. No one knows. Or at least, he doesn't want anyone to know. I told him I'd keep quiet, but...
That army will destroy my family.
That was his hope, I'm sure, but I...
Помоги мне, пожалуйста.
It's only fair that you know, Lady Mira. What you do with it is up to you. But... I'd better get my affairs in order.
What did I tell you?
I've had enough of this, Andros. She showed me what you've been doing. I'm done.
Кажется, я сейчас отхочу.
You've just made a very grave error. Very grave indeed. You realize that, I hope.
Don't tell me you're afraid of a handmaiden.
Чё, серьезно, что ли? Ого, он прям бордовый. Це помидорка. Мира прям батька всех батек стала. Вот так вот, вот так вот. Что же нас ждет дальше? Ну а дальше мы узнаем уже в следующей серии. Так что всем спасибо. И увидимся уже в следующей серии. Всем спасибо. Пока-пока-пока.